Hello, it's Casey, your friendly neighborhood librarian at the Tully Free Library with a tech tip involving LibreOffice. For those of you who may not know, LibreOffice is a free and open source alternative to popular office suites like Microsoft Office, which includes Word and Excel, and the Corel Office suite, which includes WordPerfect. LibreOffice, as being a free and open source program, offers itself completely free to users, though they accept donations, and provides a pretty featureful alternative to Microsoft products and Corel products at a much more affordable price, in being, of course, free to use. Uh, a patron asked me a question about how to do lists in the Writer uh, program within LibreOffice. And so this tutorial will be exploring how to insert both unordered or bulleted and ordered or numbered lists in a Writer document. So let's get started. So I'm going to create a Writer document here, and I'm just going to say that this is going to be my recipe for Casey's awesome autumn frap. I'm from Maine originally, and up in Maine we call milkshakes fraps. So pronunciations today. Milkshake. So when you're writing a recipe, you often want to start with a list of ingredients. And it's a nice way to format these if we can make them into a bulleted list. It's very easy to do this using LibreOffice, using one of the controls up here on the toolbar. And the control we're looking for here is bullets on off. Now, if I can show you just going down the road here. We have common functions for styling our text. We've got bold, italic, underline. These controls here, align left, centered, align right, justify. These control text positions, so I could center this awesome open frap, give myself a better title. And then in terms of creating lists, I can choose either numbered lists or I can choose bullets. And so for the ingredients, I'm going to create a bullet list. And just by clicking that, I'm now in a bulleted list. So now I can type in my ingredients. And what you need to make Casey's awesome autumn frap is apple cider, cinnamon ice cream, which can be kind of hard to find, and maple syrup. Okay, so these are the three ingredients for my recipe. So now how do I get out of typing in the list and start typing normally again? Well, I've got a couple of options here. I could click this button and I could disable it that way. Or if I don't want to use my mouse, I could just hit return on my keyboard, and that will also drop me out of my list. So creating a numbered list is very similar, and so we can show this by doing the steps for the recipe. So this time I'm going to choose numbering on and off as opposed to bullets on and off. I'm going to choose numbering, and now I am in a numbered list mode. And so I can start to type the instructions, the step-by-step. So step 1 for making the awesome autumn frap is you measure 1 to 2 cups of cider into your blender. And after I hit enter at the end of that line, you see it automatically gives me the next number. So it gives me, so step 2. It's nice to know I have to type that in. And then I could say put 5 scoops of ice cream into the blender, and then drizzle syrup over ice cream and blend until smooth. And just like the bulleted list, I can get out of the list. either by clicking the icon here, the numbering icon, or just by hitting return having not typed anything. So if you don't type anything on the line and you hit return, then it'll just drop you out of numbering mode. So you're back into normal text mode, and you can say I hope you enjoy this tasty fall treat. So that is very quickly just how to put different kinds of lists in your LibreOffice Writer documents. We went over how you can create a bulleted list using the bullets command, and how you can create a numbered list using the numbered command. I'll give you some tips in case you might be running into some issues. You might be in a situation where something like this has happened to you, where you don't see those buttons. So if for whatever reason those controls aren't visible, what you do is you go to the View menu and you go to Toolbars and make sure that Formatting, the Formatting toolbar, is visible. And it's this Formatting toolbar that has those controls. So again, that's to go to View, the View menu, Toolbars, and make sure that Formatting is selected. And then you should see these controls up at the top. And if they're not at the top, sometimes these controls, they allow you to move them around. So they might be on the side like this, or they could even be on the bottom like this, depending on how it's configured. But as you see me doing, if you grab onto the little handle here, you can put those controls wherever you want, so that they're most convenient for you. One final trick with regards to this numbering lists is that you don't have to do it ahead of time. So I can type my list of things, and then if I select this task and I click the number, then it will make that into a list. And if I wanted this list to actually be bullets instead, I could turn it off number and make it bullets. And then I would have a bullet list. So that's handy in case you forget. If you you end up typing your whole list of things, and then you realize, oh, that would look better formatted this way. You don't have to enter the mode and then type it again. You can select the text just by dragging over the text, and by clicking the bullets or the numbering button to impose that style over it. So this has been a Tully Free Library tech tip from your friendly neighborhood librarian, Casey Coons, on how to use the LibreOffice Writer to make lists, both with bullets and with numbers. I hope this has been helpful, and if you have any questions about LibreOffice or about software, feel free to contact me using our website, the tullyfreelibrary.org, and I may make a video like this or send you other instructions on how to do what it is you're trying to do. Thanks very much for your patronage and for watching.